zebra patchoulus. My puppy is so naughty, he always runs away. He never hears me when I call or stop when I say stay. The only time he listens, stops tearing down the streets, is when he hears his favourite word, treat, treat, treat.
To Catch a Fish by Eloise Greenfield. It takes more than a wish to catch a fish. You take the hook, you add the bait, you concentrate, and then you wait. You wait, you wait, but not a bite. The fish don't have an appetite. So tell them what good bait you've got and how your bait can hit the spot. This works a whole lot better than a wish if you really want to catch a fish.
Did you ever play Tag with a Tiger by Leroy F. Jackson? Did you ever play Tag with a Tiger or ever play Boot with a Bear? Did you ever put rats in a rain barrel to give poor old Granny a scare? It's fun to play Tag with a Tiger. It's fun for the bear to say boo. But if rats are found in a rain barrel, old Granny will put you in too.
Hello, my name is Ami and I will be doing A Teacher's Lament by Callie Dacos. Don't tell me the cat ate your math sheet and your spelling words went down the drain and you couldn't decipher your homework because it was soaked in the rain. Don't tell me you slaved for hours on a project that's due today and you would have got it finished if your snake hadn't run away. Don't tell me you lost your eraser and your worksheets and your pencils too, and your papers are stuck together with a great big glob of glue. I'm tired of all your excuses. They really are a terrible bore. Besides, I forgot my own work. It's at home in my study drawer.
At last, we have reached the entrance to Big Brother Ben's lair, otherwise known as my room, and anybody who comes in without my permission dies. We must enter with care, as he is unpredictable, can quickly turn violent. Here we go. We are indeed fortunate. As you can see, he is listening, eyes closed, headphones onto his music. There is every chance of a successful outcome to our mission as we search the lair for the lost CD borrowed weeks ago and never returned, even though he promised to give it back the next day. Why did I believe that? Must have been mad. We have a rare opportunity to study that animal in question. He was once simply known as Ben. Then the lesser-spotted Ben, but now, owing to the profusion of volcanic pustles on his ugly mug, he is known as the greater spotted Ben, as the sad result of a diet of pizza and chips. This strange behaviour, however, is not uncommon amongst human males of this age. The semi-recumbent posture beautifully captures the attitude known as being a disgusting slob. And the baseball cap has never, to our knowledge, been removed from head. So whatever lies beneath remains a gruesome mystery. But enough, on with our quest. Must be here somewhere. Oh, hi Ben. Just looking for the CD I lent you. I need it for... Sold it, but... Of course it's a problem. What did you do with the money? Oh, my birthday, right. Now, of course you need money for a present. That's okay. Cheers, Ben. Sorry to have... In our next programme, we will see the grisly revenge of a younger sibling, a blood-curdling spectacle of a natural world, not to be missed.
Chocolate cake. When I was a boy, I had a favourite treat. It was when my mum made chocolate cake. Oh, I love chocolate cake. And sometimes at the end of the day, my mum used to say to me, now Michael, listen, if there's any chocolate cake left over at the end of the day, you could take a piece of chocolate cake to have at lunchtime or playtime tomorrow. And I would be like, I've got my lunchbox and it's in there. And then I would open the box. I would unwrap the paper. And I would take it out. I loved my mum's chocolate cake. One time I went to bed and I was dreaming, and then I woke up in the middle of the night. One word popped into my head: chocolate cake. I thought if I went downstairs and had a little look at the chocolate cake, no one would notice. So go past Mum and Dad's bedroom, then my brothers, try not to go on the creaky floorboard near Mum and Dad's room, go down the stairs. They still sleep? Yes. Go down, go into the kitchen, and then go. Then open the cupboard. There it is. Take it out. But then I noticed some crumbs on the plate, so I thought if I stick the end of my finger, I could just pick up those crumbs. And then I noticed there's crumbs falling on one end of the chocolate cake, and I thought if I just got a knife and just easing it up a little bit, no one will notice. So I've got it squished up. Then I noticed there's a little bit here and a big bit here, so I thought if I just even it up a little bit, no one will notice. Got it. Then I've got it in my mouth and I can't stop myself. I'm too greedy. Oh no! The chocolate cake's disappeared. What am I going to do? They're bound to know now. The chocolate cake doesn't just disappear on its own. I know. I'll clear everything up and then go downstairs. Clean it up in the cupboard. Clean the knife. Clean it, put it in the drawer, and then back to bed. But if I go on the creaky floorboard, I'm dead. We still sleep? Yes. Okay, and then run back into bed and dream. And then in the morning, I'm eating my cereal, my mum's over there, my mum's over there, mum's over there. And then she says, Michael, there's your book folder. She hands me my book folder. Then she's over there. Then she says, oh, Michael, listen, there's a nice treat for you. There's some chocolate cake left over from tomorrow for you to have to school. It's like, all right. And my mum says, what's the matter? You usually go bonkers when you're allowed chocolate cake. And then she said, and then she looked in the cupboard. So, it's gone. Michael, you haven't eaten it all, haven't you? And then she looked at me very closely. What's that? What's that on your face? She was looking right here. She said, is it chocolate cake, is it? I was like, I don't know. And then she said, you haven't eaten it all, you? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? That is it. You go to school. Actually, no, before you go to school, go upstairs and wipe that dirty, sticky face. So I went up, and then I looked in the mirror. There's a big spludge. Maybe next time, if I have chocolate cake, Maybe she'll forget about it. Will she?
Up, down, left leg up, left leg down, right arm up, right arm down. Phew, this is hard work.
Haha, you obviously can't see how ridiculous you look, Tortoise. Press-ups with your shape?
That's the whole point here. I'm trying to improve my shape. That's why I'm doing press-ups.
But your feet are so small, your arms and legs so stubby. You are so slow, and you have no stamina.
No stamina? We'll soon see about that. I might be slow and steady, but I get where I want to in the end.
Do you indeed? So if I challenged you to a race, you would accept?
Of course, and even though you can run faster than the wind, I really believe I can beat you.
I can dance my way around you and still win.
Shall we race?
I really can't believe I'm doing this. Where are witnesses? Mr. Fox, Mr. Rabbit, come out behind the mission. Where shall we race? Your lair, Mr. Fox? That seems like a suitable place. Tortoise? Good. Ready?
Steady.
Go.
He's off to a good start, but we'll see. He's all mouth. Now, I may be slow and stubby, but I will win this race, you'll see.
Look at Tortoise go. He's going about as fast as a tortoise can. It's pathetic. He won't see me here in these bushes. I'll just take a quick nap. And when I wake up, I'll sprint away. No problem. No problem at all.
I wonder where Hare is now. It's getting rather hot and sticky around the edge of my shell. Surely it can't be far to go now. When I reach Mr. Fox's lair, I'm going to have the biggest feast of buttercups you'll ever see. Just got to keep going.
Oh my goodness! Tortoise is near the finish line. It's not possible. I don't believe it.
Phew! Mr. Fox, Mr. Rabbit, I've made it! I've won! Well, here's Hare coming up behind me. Well, seems like plodding can win a race after all.
Oh, I'm here at last. I must have got lost.
Here, give me your paw, let's shake on it. I might have won, but I'll share my prize with you. Buttercups?
What have you found?
Ancient sandwich. Pretty good, but a bit pongy.
Listen, Bruno, now we're both nice. We ought to start thinking about the future.
We? The fact that you're a mouse has nothing to do with me.
But you're a mouse too, Bruno.
Don't be stupid. I am not a mouse.
I'm afraid you are.
I most certainly am not. You are lying. I am most definitely not a mouse.
Look at your paws.
Barmy, my paws. They're all hairy. I'm a mouse.
The witches did it. Don't be silly, Bruno. There are worse things than being a mouse. You can live in a hole.
Why do you want to live in a hole?
You can creep into the larder at night and nibble through packets of cornflakes and biscuits. You can stuff yourself silly.
Well, that's a thought. How am I meant to open the fridge door to get at the cold chicken and leftovers? I do that every evening at home.
Maybe your rich father will get you a little special mouse fridge, one that you can open.
To say, and my mother, she hates mice. What are we going to do?
We'll go and see my grandma. She knows all about the witches.
Witches? Which witches?
The witches that turned us into mice. The Grand High Witch which gave you the chocolate, remember?
What? Her? Miserable old bat?
Yes, well, follow me to Grandma's room. Down the corridor, run like mad.
But...
No talking, and don't forget, anyone who catches sight will try and kill you.
Come on. Quick, over here, Grandma's room.
Are you ready yet?
Come and sit in my case for me, please.
I'm not allowed in, am I?
Doesn't matter now.
It's no use. Wear this raincoat, a jacket or a sweater. It'll be cold on the train. There, it's shut.
Thanks.
What about your books?
They're going in my parcel. I'll have to leave some behind.
I have to leave loads behind.
You've been crying. Your cheeks are streaky.
Oh, Elliot.
Look, neither of us want to go.
But my Blue, one gets bombed and we never get to see him again. He's looked after me ever since I can remember.
She has to look after the wounded soldiers now.
I know, but...
Oh, cheer up. Maybe I'll meet a nice lady in the country, get adopted and live happily ever after.
I don't want to go to the countryside or get adopted.
Well, you can't stay here. It's too dangerous.
I know, but...
Maybe it'll be fun. You'll be able to climb trees and ride ponies.
They won't like us.
Who won't?
Country children. Angela said she got evacuated last time.
You don't know that. We've never lived with kids with families.
We can pretend. We can say we're siblings like we did last time.
And we'll invent loads of rich aunts and uncles.
Not too rich. We put our parents in the war.
Yes, why not? My father's a colonel.
My mother's a spy. A beautiful spy.
No, let's make her a film star and she's gone overseas to entertain the troops. You'll see, we've always managed to take care of ourselves, haven't we?
Is it one of ours?
Looks like a junker. It is.
Quick, get out from the window. Why hasn't the siren gone off?
It's a stray. No, here comes more. Hundreds of them.
Quick, to the shells, Elliot. Bring your case.
This is an extract from Kip by Mitch Johnson. The Impossible Dream. The Chief Inspector is not alone. He's brought 2 officers with him, and all 3 of them squint into the rain. Where is he? The Chief Inspector asked. Before I tell you, I need you to promise not to hurt him. The Chief Inspector slaps me across the face. I'll hurt who I like, he says. Now where is he? He doesn't know you're coming, so it'll probably be best if I talk to him first. I get another slap. I'm warning you. You either tell me where he is now, or you can share a cell with your Karangajar father. I rub my cheek. Follow me. We walk round the side of the building, and the 2 officers draw their revolvers and hold them out in front. Just like in the movies, except the real bad guy isn't the one hiding in the bin. He's the one with his hand on my shoulder, keeping me in front like a human shield. If this is our trap, I'll break your neck before you can scream, Chief Inspector mutters, digging his hand into the soft flesh around my spine. I come to a stop. Which one? He hisses. I point to the right bin. Could be a trap, sir, says one of the officers. There could be a lot of firepower in the rest of those bins. Should I call for backup? We don't need backup. Just get the bins open. The officers creep forward, exchanging glances every few steps. When they reach the bin, they place their hand on each side of the bin and count down. Tiga, Dua, Satu. The lid swings open, and they point their guns into the bin, shouting to be heard against the rain. Then Uncle emerges, looking bewildered. Then he sees me, standing next to the Chief Inspector, and his face falls. I glance up to see a wide, ugly smile. Get the cuffs on him!
Sticks and Stones by Ruby Redford. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can also hurt me. Stones and sticks break only skin, while words are ghosts that haunt me. Slant and curved the word saws fall, to pierce and stick inside me. Bats and bricks may ache through bones, but words can modify me. Pain from words have left its scar on mind and heart that tender. Cuts and bruises have now healed. It's words that I remember.
Do you swear?
Yeah, sometimes. Like the other day, I hit me thumb with a hammer and I said,
No. I mean, do you swear by Delia's cookery book that the evidence, the evidence you shall give will be the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
oh, that, yeah, righto.
Thank you. You are a builder, yes?
That is correct. I am a builder.
A builder of walls?
Walls, houses, swimming pools, you name it, I'll build it.
Yes, well, there is one wall in particular that we are interested in today. The Yokingham City Wall.
Oh, that, yeah, that was one of mine.
You built it.
With my own hands.
And could you tell the court who hired you to build it?
Yes, I could, definitely, yes.
Well?
Well, what?
Who was it?
Oh, it was the council, wasn't it?
The Yokingham City Council?
Of course! What other council's going to hire me to build a high wall around Yokingham and... What's the matter with him?
How long did it take you to build the wall?
Ooh, let me see now. About a week.
A week?
Well, not including Sundays, obviously.
You built a high wall around the entire city in 6 days.
We don't hang about, mate.
We?
Yeah, me and my crack team, Duck and Goose.
Duck and Goose? An independent inspection has found that the bricks on the top of the wall were laid without mortar.
Oh, we ran out, didn't we?
Why didn't you get some more?
Didn't have time. The council wanted the wall up and quick, so that's what we done.
Did you, at any time, inform the council that the bricks on the top of the wall were laid without mortar?
Not exactly, no.
So the council would not have known this?
Well, not unless they were stupid enough to climb up there.
No further questions.
Good King Wenceslas knocked a boy senseless right in the middle of March Spencer's.
Shut up.
Sorry, I'm only trying to cheer us up, Crosby.
Don't bother. It is my place to be on Christmas Eve.
Shall I sing while the shepherds watch their tops?
No, you know where we should be tonight, don't you? Out there, doing evil things. And where are we? In flipping clink?
Chicken dinner tomorrow, Crosby, and Christmas pud.
Chicken dinner? Chicken dinner? I don't want no chicken dinner, not prison chicken dinner. All cold and greasy, horrible clammy sprouts, lumpy mashed spuds. I want my freedom, matey. That's what I want. I want to enjoy myself. What prison are we in?
Maximum security.
I thought he must be. They put us in a load of rascals and villains. Look at them, all fancy being stuck here on Christmas Eve, with them ugly mugs staring at you.
The little ones aren't too bad. It's the big ones that are ugly.
They're all ugly. What are they in for?
They're the audience, mums, dads, and kids. They can help us escape.
Escape?
Yeah, tonight.
Do you think they would?
You could try being nice to them.
Hello, kiddies, mums and dads. Are you all enjoying yourself? Hands up, all the little boys and girls who came in their daddy's car this afternoon. Good. Now I want you to slip your hands nice and gently into daddy's pocket and nip the car keys.
That's awful.
But if we're going to make a clean getaway, then we're going to need some wheels.
Listen to this. I create a fuss. We start shouting until the water comes in. We say, help us! There's a hairy spider climbing up the wall.
Where? I'll stamp it. I hate spiders.
There isn't really a spider. That's just what we tell him. The water comes in, and when he's bending down to find the spider, we bop him on the nut.
With his truncheon?
Yes. Do you like
Great,
it?
Gilbert. Fantastic. I'll give it to him. Wham, bang.
Off we go then.
I'll be performing Opening Night by Caroline Featherbridge. This is it. Opening night. The moment I've been waiting for. The moment I've been working towards for months. My debut as a performer. I'm about to tread the boards to become a thespian. It may not be a small role, but I'm beginning the journey of my dreams. And one day, who knows, I could be playing the lead. Any minute now, wait for my cue line, wait for it. Oh, I need the toilet. Is there time? No, of course there isn't. Just ignore it. It's only first night nerves. Okay, here it comes. Cue line, entrance. Oh no, I've gone blank. What's my first line? My first line? Oh, come on, I know it, for goodness sake. I've been rehearsing it for long enough. It's nothing. I can't remember a thing. Oh no, this can't be happening. Okay, just say something. Anything at all from this scene. As long as I say something, it'll be all right. Get things moving. Give the other actors something to work with. They're all staring at me. Do they think that's going to help? Don't they realise that's just going to make it worse? Oh, my head is starting to swim. Oh no, I might faint. No, I've got to hold it together. Breathe. Something will come to me in a minute. Just give it time. Hey, what's happening? They're carrying about me. They've skipped my lines and they're carrying on as if I'm not even here. How dare they? They didn't even give me a chance. Don't they realise this is my big moment? I have to take back control of this situation. It's not too late. I'll just have a quick look at my script. I left it just over there in the wings. All I have to do is casually move over to the... Hey! Who turned the lights out? Blackout? You mean it's all over? But I didn't even... Wait a minute. The audience is clapping. They want to show their appreciation. Well, I'd better give them what they want. After all, it won't be rude not to.
My prayer performing The Beetle and His Travels. Good afternoon. You've made absolutely the right decision to see me today. I know I'll be an ideal contestant on your reality travel show, for I am indeed a great traveller. Believe me, I have seen the world. What's that? China? Well, no. I haven't actually been to China, but I have been in some China. You see, I was talking to some very stupid frogs who had a penchant for lying in cold, wet ditches. Ugh. Have you ever been to the Emperor's stable? I asked them. Well, the moisture is warm and refreshing. But they didn't reply, and I never asked a question twice. So I went on my way, stumbling against a piece of broken crockery, which certainly ought to have been there. But you know how careless and untidy these humans are. Anyway, as it turned out, it happened to be the home of several families of earwigs. Never a creature I could say I've warmed to. I think it's those pincers. Ugh. Anyway, I had a lucky escape there because the mother had her eye on me as a son-in-law. Never. Ugh. I was out of there pretty quick, I can tell you. What's that? Have I been to Brussels? Well, no, alas. But I have had to once sail across a ditch on the leaf of Brussels sprout. I thought I'd get to the other side and be off again. But how wrong I was. Two very objectionable little boys came along and carried me home to add me to their specimens. I consider this a great insult, I can tell you. And as soon as my wings were dry, I hot-winged it out of there as fast as I could. They were all set to tie me up. And that's the last thing you want, to tie one up. Get it? That's a joke. And I haven't been there either. Anywhere else? Delaware. Well, I don't know about her, but I did find myself wearing some horrible damp linen once after being washed in someone's lawn in a rainstorm. But we had a very bad temper, I can tell you, and all the ladybirds were flitting about saying, "Ooh, isn't it lovely here?" And the fat caterpillar smirked and remarked how beautiful it was. No, I haven't. Oh, no, sorry. You call this beautiful? I asked them. I am accustomed to much finer things. Why, there isn't a dunghill anywhere in sight. No, I haven't been in a pan. Oh, sorry, Japan. No, but I have been in a shoe. What's that? I haven't got enough experience. You must be joking. Well, it's your loss. I believe they're looking for something different on the X Factor, and I've certainly got that.
Have a seat, Tony. This must be a very overwhelming. We've a lot to get through.
I was under the impression this would be a fairly quick follow-up.
Well, we will be as speedy and efficient as we can, but it's essential we cover everything. How have you been feeling since the last appointment? I believe you saw... Ah, yes, Dr. Johnson.
Oh, Dr. Johnson was lovely. Very thorough. So it'll be best not to take any chances with a case like mine. I feel okay about everything, to be honest, though.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal. Obviously, the timing isn't great with the show just round the corner. But it's not the end of the world. Worse things happen at sea, as my mum used to say.
I think it's remarkable you could stay so bright in the face of this ordeal.
Thanks. I hadn't thought of it like that.
Right, no.
Okay, now perhaps it would help to talk about practicalities.
Of...
Have you got a support network in place once treatment starts?
Starts? How long is the procedure?
We really need to look at your journey in stages, Tony. The procedure would be the very last port of call, following several treatment cycles.
But I thought the treatment was the procedure.
That's not quite how we look at it from a medical point of view.
From any point of view, removal is removal.
Precisely, yes. And it's really quite it's something we try to avoid.
As I understood from my last appointment, removal is my only option.
Really? Dr. Johnson told you amputation was the only...
Amputation? I've never heard it called that before.
Removal of a limb is commonly known as amputation.
A limb? But it's not I was told this would be a routine operation. I was expected to be treated as a day case and be back on my feet within a week.
Routine? Day case? Really? Ah, yes. Now then, this problem of yours.
My toenail?
Right, of course. Now just let me check a few minor details. You are Tony Davis, aren't you?
Yes.
And your date of birth is June 24th, 1989.
No, 99.
Right, of course. Yeah, 1999. That's what I meant. Now just let me sort this technical hiccup. Then we can get things rolling. Aha, right. As you are already aware of, Tony, we have a very straightforward case of an ingrown toenail, which we will remove without delay.
Good King Wenceslas, not to Bobby Senseless, right in the middle of Marks and Spencer's!
Shut up.
Sorry, I'm only trying to cheer us up, Crosby.
Don't bother. This is no place to be on Christmas Eve.
Shall I sing? Well, shepherds watch their turnip top!
No! You know where we should be tonight, don't you? Out there, doing evil things. And where are we? In flipping Clink!
Chicken dinner tomorrow, Crosby. Christmas puds.
Chicken dinner? Chicken dinner? I don't want no prison chicken dinner, all cold and greasy, horrible clammy sprouts, lumpy mashed spuds. I want my freedom, matey. That's what I want. What prison are we in?
Maximum security.
I thought we must be. Put us in with a load of rascals and villains. Fancy being stuck here at Christmas with them ugly mugs staring at you.
I mean, the little ones aren't too bad. It's the big ones that are ugly.
They're all ugly. What are they in for?
Oh, they're the audience. Mums, dads, and kids. They can help us to escape.
Escape?
Yes, tonight.
Do you think they would?
If you stop calling them names, they might. You could try being nice to them.
Hello, kiddies, mums and dads. Are you all enjoying yourselves? Good. Now hands up all the little boys and girls who came in your daddy's car this afternoon. Okay. Now I want you to slip your hand nice and gently into daddy's pocket and nick the car keys.
That's awful!
Well, if we're going to make a quick getaway, we're going to need some wheels.
Listen to this. I create a fuss. We start shouting till the warden comes in. We say, help us, there's a big hairy spider climbing up the wall.
Well, smash your stamp and I hate spiders.
There's not really a spider. That's just what we tell him. Then the warden comes in. We snatch his truncheon. Then when he bends down to try and find the spider, we buff him on the nut.
With his truncheon?
Yes.
Great, Gilbert.
Do you like it?
Fantastic. I'll give it to him. Wham, bang.
Off we go then. Oh, great. Here I am, up in the Amazon River without a paddle. Again. I don't even know where I am. Some explorer. Why does this always happen to me? Hello? Anyone out there? Maybe if I swim over to the shore over there. Ew, it's so slimy.
Well, well, well. If it isn't a human being.
Who's that?
It's me, over here, in the water.
Oh, merciful heavens! It's a talking fish.
My name's Perry. What's yours?
Stephen Eggfoot, Dr. Stephen Eggfoot.
Welcome to the Amazon, Dr. Eggfoot. Boy, we haven't had a doctor in years, and he was pretty bland.
What was that?
I just said, isn't the weather very grand?
I suppose. You see, I'm called Dr. Eggfoot, but I'm not a real doctor. Not like the ones that you go to when you're sick. I just happen to have a degree in bioepidopterology.
Sounds, cool.
Oh, it's nothing fancy. And you, Perry, what do you do for a living?
Who, me? Oh, I'm just a piranha.
What was that?
I just said, I really love bananas.
Well, they're all right, I suppose. Although, I prefer plantains.
So, you look like you're about to go for a swim.
I was thinking of it.
Well, don't let me stop you.
What are you staring at?
Nothing. Was I staring?
What are you hanging around waiting for?
Dinner.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. What kind of fish did you say you were again?
A goldfish.
A goldfish. Then how come you're green?
I rusted.
Gold doesn't rust.
I'm seasick.
That sounds highly unlikely.
Well, I'm just really, really jealous.
Wait a minute. You just love bananas. But not my foot. You're a piranha and you want to eat me for dinner.
Kind of. You don't mind, do you?
Mind? Of course I mind. My parents didn't raise me to be fish food for some flounder.
Look, I'm not crazy on the idea either, but I'm starving. I haven't eaten in days.
But you're a piranha. Piranhas are professional killing machines.
Some killing machine. Do you want to know a secret?
What?
I'm a vegetarian, but don't tell anyone.
Are you serious?
Well, can I tell you another secret?
Sure.
I never wanted to be a piranha.
What did you want to be?
Well, don't laugh, but I always wanted to be a painter.
Really?
I do. Do you want to see some of my pictures? I hide them because the guys always make fun of me.
Hey, these are really good. I think you should be an artist full time.
Nah.
I'm serious. These are great. You could come with me.
Really? And people wouldn't laugh?
No. Are you kidding? A painting pavana. You could probably get federal funding and everything.
Well,
Only problem is I don't know how to get out of here. I dropped my map where my paddle fell in the water. I'm totally lost.
well, would this thing be any help?
Good golly, Perry. It's a map. Where did you get this?
I drew it.
Wow, and it's accurate and everything.
Yep, it's to scale.
Well, in that case, how should we do this?
Well, can you swim?
Sure, only is it safe?
With me around, no sweat. I'll be your escort.
Wow, it's really nice and cool. Which way's Miami?
This way to Miami.
To art!
To art!
Ah! You're trespassing! This is my shelf.
But this is an emergency. Herb on Cuckoo.
What about him?
He's lost his voice.
You mean he can't cuckoo?
Yes, you mean no.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
So I thought.
What did you think?
I thought I'd give you some honey. It might help him.
Well, you thought wrong.
You mean honey might help him?
I mean, you're not getting him any. I'm glad, delighted he's lost his voice. Every hour a day, I just hear cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Now perhaps I could just get a bit of peace and quiet for once.
But the big one may put him in the dustbin.
Good riddance to you. Good riddance to you. Clear off. And you can clear off too. All of you.
Fine.
They don't like me.
How do you know?
Nobody likes me. I'm all alone. All the other tea bags got used up ages ago. The big ones missed me. I hid in the teapot. No one ever visits me.
Well, it's not easy getting here.
And it's not easy living here.
I'm lonely.
I never said that.
I'll be your friend if you like.
Bribery, get round me. Let's be friends. I give the honey wish they'll never see you again.
I don't think you want a friend.
I never said that. I'm quite enjoying a bit of company.
Then will you let me take some?
I'll tell your fortune if you like.
Will you? How?
Heelys always have magical fortune-telling stories. They send messages through their perforations. Show me your hands.
Well,
come along. Don't be shy.
Hello, Tony. Have a seat. Now, how have you been feeling since your last appointment? I believe you saw... Ah, yes, Dr. Johnson.
Dr. Johnson was lovely. Very thorough. Said it's best not to take any chance with a case like mine. I feel okay about everything, to be honest, though.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal with a church around the corner, but it's not the end of the world. Worse things happen at sea, as my mum used to say.
I think it's quite remarkable you can stay so bright in the face of this ordeal.
Thank you. I hadn't quite thought of it like that.
Right, okay, now, perhaps we would have to talk about practicalities.
Of?
Do you have support network in place once treatment starts?
Starts? How long is the procedure?
Well, we're ready to look at your journey in stages, Tony. The procedure will be the very last port of call, following several treatment cycles.
But I thought the treatment was the procedure.
You see, that's not quite how we looked at it from a medical point of view.
From any point of view, removal is removal.
Yes, and it's something we really try to avoid.
As I understood from my last appointment, removal is my only option.
Really? Dr. Johnson told you amputation was the only
Amputation? Oh, I've never heard it called that before.
Removal of a limb is commonly known as amputation.
A limb? I was told I would be treated as a day case, and this would be solved with a routine operation. I was expected to be back on my feet within the week.
Routine? Day case? Really? Now then, this problem of yours?
My toenail.
Right, of course. That's what I meant. Can I just check a few minor details? You are Tony Davis, aren't you?
Yes.
And your date of birth is June the 24th, 1989.
No, 99.
Of course, that's what I meant. Now let me just sort this technical hiccup of ours, and then we can get things rolling. Yes. Now, Tony, as you are very well aware, we have a fairly straightforward case of an ingrown toenail, which you will remove without delay.